What's up, everyone? First off, want to go ahead and say that it's a new year, so obviously we're gonna be having some new shows, and I want to go ahead and review this a little early to give my first thoughts on the series, as well as also where I like to see it go. Now, obviously, we're gonna be talking about The Stand. It is the 2020/2021 miniseries that is a Stephen King novel originally. Now, what is really interesting about this is that it kind of gives me a little bit of, I want to say, between Zoo slash The Strain slash Walking Dead a little bit, and pretty much is a mix together of all these shows. Where, and first off, let me say, we have a really big majority cast here. I mean, we have Alexander Skarsgård, we have Amber Heard, we have Henry Zaga, we have Catherine McNamee, we have Ezra Miller, we have James Marsden, we have Whoopi Goldberg. We have a lot of characters, and we also have Heather Graham. Now, what's really interesting is we have a lot of characters that really are shocking that they even put them in here. And what's really interesting is we also have Fiona Dorff also, who has played in many things as well. Now, again, this is a big majority of the cast, but pretty much, if anyone does not know what this show is, we have. I'm gonna try to give you guys from everything that I know so far, because we're supposed to have 9 episodes. 4 episodes have premiered as right now. Now, each character has a purpose. The part Alexander Skarsgård plays, he plays some character named Flag, where I'm guessing he is some type of maybe entity, demon, devil that is causing, I guess, this pandemic that is going around, where you get sick and then your entire neck just gets filled with like pus and disgusting saliva, and I guess you just die on your own blood slash mucus as everything else. And it's really interesting because of how ones die, and these ones that are immune, like James Marsden's character named Stu, he basically becomes almost like a lab rat, and then he escapes, and then it basically goes back and forth to what these characters were doing to what they're doing now. It doesn't really follow in a normal setting, so to speak. Like, for example, we have one character by the name of Harold, and also Fiona Dorff, who plays another character by the name of Fran, who live in the same town, and almost everybody dies. They leave to try to find other people, and then we also have, of course, Henry Zager, who plays as Nick, who is another character who is unable to talk, and he pretty much speaks for Whoopi Goldberg's character, who is Mother Abigail, and apparently she is a prophet slash speaker of God that, to our knowledge, she was chosen, I guess, by God to have these people run this town, which we have one character by the name of Larry, we have Stu, we also have Fran, and we have 2 others that get introduced to us as well. And what's really interesting about this, once again, guys, is that we have where we really don't know what's going on, because it's not like we have monsters roaming around as of yet. We just have a lot of different characters that are dying of this virus, and they're basically trying to restart somehow, some way, and we're not exactly sure of the reason why. Now, we also have Amber Heard's character, Nadine Cross, who plays some kind of character who is lost, has this boy named Joe with her, and she used to be a teacher, but it does look like that she may have something going on with the character Flag, Alexander Skarsgård's character. So it's really interesting to see. This is, like I said, a very drama-filled, suspicion slash horror type of show. Now, again, I'm very happy to see Alexander Skarsgård finally come back. Well, not really come back, but go into the Stephen King franchise, sort of like his brother did with Stephen King's It, which I was extremely happy with. But so far, overall, with my impressions, I'm very interested more about this series. I'm caught up at the moment, but I'm really interested to see where this series is going to go. Now, again, I'm kind of curious exactly how far it's going to go. I'm really kind of curious to see how it's going to end and what's going to happen with all these characters. Some going to die, or some going to be traitors, or what's going to happen. Now, again, I will say again, for Alexander Skarsgård's character, he kind of does pull off that Eric character that he did in True Blood pretty well. You can tell that he does that in this show, as well as also, I'm not a big fan of, again, Amber Heard or even Ezra Miller after, certain things that has happened. But even then, I'm giving this show a shot because, again, it's a very big majority of the cast that I know of or I've watched or I'm willing to give the benefits of the doubt to, as well as also, watching a lot of Whoopi Goldberg's movies as well as shows. This is the first time I've seen her in something in a very long time. Now also on James Marsden's character, this is probably the first thing I've seen him in quite a while, and also something I'm actually impressed in, because normally I'm not a big fan of his work. When he played as Cyclops, I was not a big fan of that, as well as also some of the other movies I've seen him in. It just never really was that interesting to me for any character that he played. And now this character is actually very interesting. Someone that is former military, has lost a lot of friends, as well as trying to figure out how to survive in this apocalyptic world that they're in. So it's kind of interesting. So let me know what you guys think. Have you guys tried watching it? Have you guys even read the book? I personally have not read the novel. There's some novels by Stephen King I have yet to read, even though I am a fan of his work. But again, I'm really hoping the series goes a lot further than just a miniseries. But only way to see is what happens. Now, it is on CBS if you guys want to check it out, as well as watch it online. That's how I've been doing it, trying to catch up. But overall, let me know what you guys think about the series. Let me know what you guys think about their performances. Do you guys think there should have been different actors or actresses to play these characters? Or do you have nothing wrong with who they got? I'd personally like to know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Let's also be civil. Let's be courteous down in the comments below as well. If you have an opinion that differs from mine or another person, let's be, again, courteous and peaceful with different comments as well. Just want to let you know that as well. And also, once again, I'll always see you guys in the very next video and in the comments down below.